In this video, I'm sharing a story about Dr. Heather Finley, who transitioned her brick and mortar office from Texas to 100% virtual in under a year. For many practitioners who are new to virtual practice, leaving their brick and mortar office one day can create feelings of anxiety. Welcome to my channel. I'm Libby Rothschild, creator of Dietitian Boss. I'd like to share with you my tips for addressing that anxiety by sharing aspects of my Dietitian Boss method to help you make that transition without feeling afraid. Let's talk about the virtues of a 100% virtual office versus the limitations of a brick and mortar office. Let's start with brick and mortar. A brick and mortar practice forces you to work with one location, which limits who you can serve. For example, Heather's practice only served clients located in Texas. Some of you have built a full roster of clients in your brick and mortar, and others of you may haven't built up a full roster of clientele quite yet, but here's the good news. With this time of COVID being difficult for most of us, many practitioners are forced to do sessions online and see the possibilities and benefits of working online. People aren't traveling outside the home as much or physically can't. And this forces practitioners like us to adapt and go virtual because there's literally no better time. Let's take a look at how Heather made this transition. Like many dietitians, Heather knew that she wanted to go virtual, but she didn't know exactly how to get there. Working together, I helped Heather understand how to make profitable decisions and set goals so she can create the life she wants on her terms. She wanted to go virtual before 2021. Together, we reverse engineered how to get there. Shifting from an in-person to virtual model has many benefits beyond profitability, and here are just a few. Flexibility in scheduling, convenience, and saving time commuting. When transitioning from a brick and mortar to virtual, many of you are concerned about client retention, meaning how do you keep your clients? When you highlight the convenience of online appointments, your clients are very likely to adapt to that model. Finally, you may be wondering, how is making the shift to virtual more profitable? And that's a great question. With more flexibility and convenience, you can attract more clients. Meeting clients is easy when you just hop on a Zoom call for a counseling session. Right now, running groups in person during COVID just isn't possible for many of us. Since a lot of people enjoy community to overcome their issues like bloat and constipation for Heather's clients, you can offer your clients a space where they don't feel alone. And what that means is during a very difficult time right now during COVID, you're bringing people together, and that's really special. Heather doubled her revenue and got more time back by going virtual. She did this by setting goals and making a commitment. But without clients, you don't have a business. And without setting goals, you can't create consistency and project future revenue. A thriving virtual practice like Heather's requires a serious marketing strategy. I helped Heather not be afraid of putting herself out there and showing her face. The Dietitian Boss method gave her a step-by-step process to make her presence on social more effective. Let's talk about what's involved with moving clients from brick and mortar to virtual to make this a reality. As the owner, you need to make sure you know how to use Zoom and best practices for payment collection. But the most important thing is learning how to use social media marketing to flood your inbox with interested clients. Now that you've learned about Heather, you're probably feeling inspired, and I want to tell you how to market your virtual practice so you too can reach your goals, because nothing's more important than attracting clients. I'd like to help you take advantage of opportunities with COVID, so I want you to check out this next video so that you can really hone in on your marketing strategy and attract more clients online.